Hello, my beautiful human. If you clicked on this video was meant for you. Let's take a look at what you need to know right now. What is in your energy? What's in your love life? What's in your career? What could be lighting you up more? What could be pushing you forward? What's holding you back? What's blocking you? Are there messages coming in that we need to read? Let's take a look at all of these questions. So I want to start in our beautiful sassy pink deck and just see what is popping up in your energy right now, what we need to know. I'm feeling a very strong pull to some energy, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but it feels in line with this pink deck. It feels in line with that color pink, that there is something bubbling up for you. And we have the Three of Cups. We have the Empress. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. We have the Five of Cups reversed, and we have the Three of Wands. So coming in with some answers right away, that first of all, there is a sort of, you're being good at playing. You have a good sense of play and joy and fun. Keep leaning into that. Keep leaning into that when you feel things popping up for you, when friends reach out to you, when you have the opportunity to do something fun that you haven't done in a little while, when you have the opportunity to laugh, when you have the opportunity to express joy, make more room and more time for that, because that's an important piece of what's filling up your heart space right now and also calling in good things for you. Our Empress is popping up, and that's telling me that you are in your divine feminine energy right now. You have this fertile energy around you. This is a great time to participate in creative endeavors. If there's something creative that you've been putting off that you haven't returned to in a while, return to it, come back to it. Pick up that instrument that you put down, pick up that paintbrush that you put down, pick up the novel that you wanted to write or the book that you wanted to write and start writing. Start that creation, because you have a growth energy that's all around you. There's also a freshness to you. And I want you to use that in your regular life as well, stepping out into a fresh, whole new space. Because you are bringing freshness with you everywhere you go. People are feeling that fresh air sweep in when you walk in a room. And how beautiful that you get to experience that too, the freshness of life. That as you walk outside and you have fresh air hit your face, you come alive again and you smell the nature smells, and you meet someone or you see someone that you've known for a long time, but you learn something new about them. It's sort of that fresh new, everything has just been rained on, and that kind of energy. Now, something that was taken away from you, something that was stolen from you, and it felt like that person did it possibly on purpose and possibly with malicious intent. Possibly they really didn't care that they were hurting you and they just did it anyway. That's going to come full circle here. Whether that's karmically, whether you get to know about that or not, I rather feel like you're going to get some peace with that, because you will get to know a little something about that, because this is popping up in that kind of energy, that this is something you'll have a resolution about. This is an opportunity to take back anything you need to take back. If it hurt you in a way that made you change your actions and censor yourself or change yourself, now is the moment to reclaim those pieces of yourself. Stop censoring those pieces of yourself. Stop dimming your light. Don't let that shadow get cast over any more of your life. And the Five of Cups reversed is telling me that there was a heartbreak for you. There's something that you held a lot of heart space for that was really spilt for you. It was really like something precious that you lost, that you really grieved over for a good little period of time. It was definitely heart heavy, and it's been keeping you from really being in the world, really seeing what is around you, really participating in the things that are available to you. That you're coming out of this grieving period. You're coming out of this time where you can actually see what's around you again. And that makes sense with that freshness, the whole new eyes, coming at things with a new aliveness, that you're really stepping back into life in a way that lets you see things you didn't see before, including people you didn't see before, including possibly your person if you didn't see him before or her before. Really letting yourself turn around into that. Now, we have the Three of Wands here as well. So this is telling me that it's okay for you to do a little review right now. Really stepping back and letting yourself see what has transpired, what brought you to this place, How were you? How have you been? What has happened with you? How did you get where you are right now? And also giving yourself a big pat on the back that you have done what you needed to do to get where you are today. Even for those things where you're like, oh, but I wasn't strong enough, but I sort of lost sight of life for a while. I was on pause. I felt like life was muted for me. I wasn't participating. I could have been doing more. Give yourself a pat on the back for those times too. That you have done what you needed to do to take care of your precious heart and your precious self. And now you're stepping back into life, but it's okay to just receive that message, receive that glorious pat on the back that you deserve from the universe and from yourself. I'm not ready to leave our pink deck. I am going to pull 3 more cards in our pink deck, and then I am going to move on. So I'm just pulling 3 last cards in our pink deck. Oh, yeah. And let's see what we have for you here. We have the Judgment card. These are 3 upright cards. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Fool. All right. So first of all, you also have been juggling with the decision-making process that you're not really sure what you should be doing. You're not really totally sure. You have different things in front of you, but there is a decision that you're either about to make or you've just made that is going to release a whole lot of emotion for you. It's going to release a whole lot of, I want to say negativity, but I don't really mean it as negativity, just stuck energy that it was not letting you move forward. It was keeping you stagnant. It was holding you in a place that you didn't necessarily want to be in. And now the energy is released, and it is a joyful process. It is a process of I've made a decision and this feels good. I can finally let the energy flow again. I can breathe life back into this again. I can move forward again. And let yourself be in that celebratory energy. And if you haven't made that decision yet, just know that on the other side of making this decision comes a very beautiful heart space of openness, of feeling like you can receive what is coming in for you, of being led and guided in your life in a way that you haven't been lately. Hi, Queen of Pentacles. So the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles are really popping up as some divine feminine energy in your world right now. And I love this. You are in a very divine feminine space. Our Queen of Pentacles has this beautiful juxtaposition of energies because she is a boss. She is really good at business. She's good at, being able to take care of making money grow, making money flow. She's great with abundance. Things are going to start pouring in for you abundantly. If they haven't already, perhaps you're already in that phase where it's just raining down on you. So congratulations, you get another pat on the back from me. But it's also a mothering energy. It is a caring and nurturing energy. It is a growth energy. And once again, growth gets into all of those aspects of your life. It gets into that creation energy. But I do also want you to think of this as growth in the material world because we are in our pentacles. What else do you want to grow in your life? Do you want to grow your hair out? Do you want to grow some plants in your yard? Do you want to grow your style? Do you want to change your style and grow and transition into a new space and evolve into a new space right now physically? Do you have new fitness goals that you want to reach? Do you have new mental spaces that you want to reach? Do you have new foods that you want to create in the kitchen? Do you want to learn new recipes? I really want you to think about what it is you desire to create in this physical world because this is a beautiful opportunity for you to do so. It is a strong part of where you are right now, that's a strength and a superpower for you right now. Now we also have the Fool, and the Fool is a wonderful energy. This really gets back to that freshness feeling for me. And also the things that you have, you're able to reclaim something from the past that was taken from you. You're really able to turn around and see what is available to you in the life that you have and the things that are here and present in the world. You have these really beautiful things popping up, the freshness of walking in with the Empress energy, the joy and the playfulness of the Three of Cups. And the Fool really comes in and says, this is the beginning of something new for you. This story starts here and it starts now. You can rewrite your past story any way that you need to or want to help you moving forward on this journey. But this journey is fresh. This is all new. This is a brand new book that you're opening and you're starting on page 1. This is the beginning of the whole journey. Arms open to what could happen. And right now, anything could happen. The potential is lit up, it is charged. The potential is there for you to reach out and grab it. And you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid of what is lurking behind the corner or what happens if you choose this path. It's okay just to trust the universe, that you're open to what is coming in for you and you're open to what this journey and adventure is going to provide for you. I want to slip into our old trusty deck because you know I love our old trusty deck. And I love our old trusty deck for coming in with those swinging answers, just not worried about how you're going to take it or, you know, like just totally unfiltered answers from our old trusty deck. I feel like sometimes, occasionally, I shouldn't say this, my dear deck, but occasionally our old trusty gets a little, you know, a little of that grumpy energy. I don't know if it's grumpy energy, but it's kind of just like, I'm going to do some unvarnished revealing here for you. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands reversed. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords. And we have the Eight of Cups. So a little bit of moving away. I want you to notice in the Six of Swords, the Eight of Cups, what the similar energy this is of moving away from something. So right away with the Page of Wands reversed, I do think there's something you're missing out on, an opportunity that you're missing out on. This is a messenger card, that there's something coming in that's being on offer. And this is something that will light you up. It will make your life better. It will brighten your day. It will be a little electric charge. Whether that's an invitation from a girlfriend that maybe intimidates you, but is actually someone who could be your best friend. Or that's an invitation from a man or from a romantic energy that you're interested in. Or that could even be something of like a creative project that you're kind of hesitant about getting into. I want you to re-look at the things that are on offer to you right now, because something that could really light you up and sparkle your world and make you feel like you're really driving forward and it feels good could be on offer already, that's already been made to you. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is me hearing, be patient, my dear one. Things are growing all around you. Anything that you listen to here that you're skeptical of, that you're like, okay, yeah, that sounds great. Queen of Pentacles energy, everything's coming in for me, money and abundance, and sure, I can reach my goals. Anything like that that gets you into a space where you've already planted those seeds. Those aren't new seeds. Those aren't new things that you're harvesting or that you're growing. You've already begun all that growth. That growth has been happening for you. This isn't new. This didn't spring out of nowhere. This is something you have been actively doing and actively participating in for years. Something that you've been growing your whole life. This is something that is the result of all that work that you've already done, and the harvest is here, and that's beautiful. It's right around the corner. Now, like I said, with our Eight of Cups and our Six of Swords, these are very similar cards of moving away, thought space, heart space. So it does feel like there's a part of you that's really willing to release some things from the past that's been keeping you stuck, keeping you stagnant, keeping you coming back to something you shouldn't be coming back to. Keep on stepping into an energy that's not the right energy for you, that you don't really need to be stepping into. And this is a space of moving forward, moving into a brand new space, moving into a fresh new day, moving into the sunshine, moving into a space where your thoughts are not all tangled up with old things from the past, reliving, regretting, feeling like you made the wrong decision, feeling like you were in the wrong space at the wrong time, the wrong place at the wrong time, and that you invested in your heart space into something that wasn't giving it back to you, or that left you in a space where you were holding all the heart space all by yourself. There's finally a part of you that is really willing to release that, and that's pretty beautiful. I'm still in our old trusty deck. If you had any question about that. Oh yeah, okay, wait, I feel, okay. I am feeling some symmetry. So we do have, here we go, we have our Queen of Swords, we have our Six of Pentacles, we have our Ace of Wands, or Wands of Ace, our Ace of Wands reversed. We have our Ten of Swords, and I did pull one extra card. I pulled our King of Wands reversed. Well, okay, so first of all, I'm just going to point out the strong energy that's in your field already. You really are in this strong, strong space. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Empress for you. We have the Fool popping up with the openness. We have a lot of strong, strong energy for you. Not only that, but we have a strong mental space for you too. That you're coming into a space where you are getting clarity, you are focused, you're making decisions. And so you're able to, yes, I know where I want to go. I'm not wavering. I'm not on the fence anymore. I know where I'm headed and I'm headed there. I know my truth. I know my personal truth. I'm good at setting boundaries. I'm good at, creating a fence for the negative things that I don't want in my existence anymore. I'm in a space where I know my purpose. I know where I'm going. I know my thought space. And so I'm moving towards it. And there's something a little matter of fact about that, which I love. And it's a beautiful energy mixed with your divine feminine energy, because you have this very soft energy as well. And this is a stronger, more straight line energy. Now we have the Six of Pentacles, and as we pulled the Queen of Pentacles for you, and we also pulled the Seven of Pentacles, I am feeling this as this is a give and take with yourself. That you might have to do some negotiating with yourself, some giving and receiving with yourself. That you might need to actually treat yourself. That thing that we say, treat yourself. That might be something you really actually need to participate in. Give yourself time to pamper yourself. Give yourself time to give yourself what it is that you need, to give yourself the time that you need, the energy that you need, the items that you need, the pleasure, the joyfulness, the playfulness that you need. This also is a time to receive. So this is a time to let yourself be open to what is coming in from yourself, but also be open to what is coming into you from other people. If people want to treat you, if people want to take care of you, if they want to be helpful, if other people want to, buy you a coffee or give you a compliment, take it. Let yourself learn to be a good receiver and say, thank you. That makes me so happy. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. You made my day. I can't wait to live in that energy. Now with the Ace of Wands reversed, this is interesting because we have the Page of Wands reversed too. And that is that thing that is on offer, that message that's coming in that could be a really great opportunity for you that you might be thinking of saying no to, or maybe you already said no to it, but that actually is something it could be a missed opportunity, could be a missed message that you might want to revisit. Now I'm feeling with the Ace of Wands reverse coming in here that there might be missed opportunities here too. That there are things coming in for you right now that I want you to open yourself up to be ready to experience the new. And that might mean you're on this driven path right now. That might mean being a little bit flexible, ready to jump off this path onto an even better path, because the universe wants to hand you something even better that will light you up more, that will send you in a bigger, better direction. So don't limit yourself. Don't set yourself on such a focused space where you're so clear in this direction that you don't see the beautiful big gift that is right next to it that wants you to have it. Now we have the Ten of Swords and we have the King of Wands reversed. So here's what I'm feeling from this. So I am feeling like there's a part of you that I feel like there's someone from the past that wasn't perhaps a good fit for you. And it wasn't even necessarily that they could have been a good fit for you because they had all these great qualities, but they weren't actually living in those great qualities with you. They weren't letting themselves be their best self. They weren't passionate. They weren't lit up for you. They weren't driving forward. They had the capability of all of that. They had the capability of being somebody who was no obstacles in the way, but they just were not. They were kind of wishy-washy when it came to you. They were back and forth. They were on the fence. They weren't sure. They were undecided. They were not in their lit up, passionate, fiery presence. And I am seeing that there's this energy around it. And I think this could get into your energy, my Queen of Swords, but this can also get into their energy, that there's something between the two of you that really came to a completion and an ending, but it's kind of messed the energy up with both of you. And I think this is what held you back and kept you stagnant. This is the thing that you are actively moving away from. And that's actually opening up a ton of space and room and doors for you by continuing on this movement forward from here. But this energy wouldn't be popping up if it weren't important, which means this person might be trying to make their way back into your life. And I would like you to really evaluate that. Really let yourself be in all of this beautiful power that you have. That if somebody is coming back around, that it is actually something you want, or that it is actually for your greater good, that it is actually an opportunity for you and not just a whim of theirs, or like they're just still in that same energy, because the energy doesn't feel like it's turned around. Let's ask the cards about that, shall we? I'm going to ask our clarity deck for a little more information about your romantic life, about this person, but also about any other person that might sort of be here. So I just want to take a look at your romantic life a little bit and see what might be popping up here. And I'm only feeling these 3 cards, so we're going to go with these 3 cards. Queen of Wands, your queen energy. Yeah, we have the 5 of Pentacles reversed, and we have the 4 of Swords reversed. So, now remember, we pulled the King of Wands reversed. So this was the card we pulled. This was the person from the past that we're talking about who might be making their way back to you. The one that kind of messed up both of your energies. You both got you both got put on pause in a hard way, like card of completion way. I mean, let's take a look at this card. This is a card with a person laying down with 10 swords in their back. That's what we're talking about. That's really messing up somebody's energy. That's a pretty big space to fall into there. So I do feel like this was a big deal. This really could have been something. It really wasn't. They just wouldn't sit into their best self. All of this back and forth struggle energy took you time to start walking away from it, but yes, you are walking away from it. The interesting thing is that now I feel this opportunity for you to step into your Queen of Wands self. There was something about that person's energy being so close to yours that may have kept you from being your fullest expression of yourself. Somehow it dimmed you down because you had to balance out this relationship or this connection in some way that actually turned you into a person you didn't want to be, turned you into an energy that you didn't want to be, trying to get them to let them be their best self or to show up for you the way that you needed them to. And now you have this opportunity to step into a whole new queen space. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Empress for you, we have the Queen of Swords for you. Now we also have the Queen of Wands for you. You are moving into a space. This space is strong, it is vibrant, it is good, this is optimistic, this is also intuitive, but it is lit up, it is on fire, it is moving forward, it is unstoppable. Some of the aspects of this person that is in the past, some of the aspects that you really loved about this person, that you wanted those aspects to be there for you, but they weren't, but you know that they had those aspects, some of those aspects you get to take on for yourself. You get to land in yourself in a feminine way, in your feminine energy. So it's not like you're moving into, King of Wands space. You're still moving into Queen of Wands space, but you're moving into a space where you can really open up to that. And you can accept the gifts that are coming in for you now, that you get to be the person of your dreams. You get to anchor and own all of the qualities that you really want for yourself, to house within yourself. Now, we have the 5 of Pentacles reversed, we have the 4 of Swords reversed, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is that there also might have been in your romantic life, and this feels like it's coming from your romantic past, that there might be a part of you that now feels like you're not good enough. And I do feel like this came into the physical world, that, I'm not feeling my prettiest self, my most beautiful self. I'm not feeling comfortable in my body. I'm scared of things not being good enough, that my items are not good enough. I'm not stylish enough. I'm not pulling things together enough. Maybe I don't show off my feminine energy enough, but it feels like there's something here that's a little bit that may have really pulled you into a space that wasn't good. But once again, here you get the opportunity to bring yourself back to life. You get, the universe is handing you those little paddles, those, I'm going to remember the name of them soon enough. Somebody can comment them for me, but those little bring you back to life paddles. Shock your heart into coming back to life. You get an opportunity now to reinvigorate yourself, bring yourself back to life in that area of your life. You can feel like you are now walking into a new space where you have to redefine how your relationship with your physical body, your relationship with your physical beauty, your relationship with your style, with your sense of beingness in this world. And remember, the Queen of Pentacles, that's part of that as well, that you have this opportunity now to be in a space where you can truly, in the physical world, embrace the abundance that's flowing in for you. You're unstoppable. You're in a space where things will be easier for you to achieve, to manage, to find the beauty in. Now we also have the Four of Swords reversed, my Queen of Swords. So I am also seeing a space here where perhaps you weren't able to let yourself rest your thoughts, but also it's not just rest and recovery here. I'm feeling this is like resting in the knowledge that your mind space is good, that you can relax into the trust that you have with your own decision making, a trust that you have with your own brain, your own intelligence, a trust that you have with your own truth knowing, that maybe you felt like you couldn't trust yourself, you couldn't trust your judgment, you couldn't trust the truth that you saw, you couldn't trust the decisions you were making. And that this also has an opportunity to turn around, where it's not just rest and recovery, which our Four of Swords sometimes is. It is like a relaxing into the trust that you have with your brain, with your intelligence, with your truth, with your knowingness. That you now have an opportunity getting out of that, that connection with that person, where you are now in a space where you can make peace with that and really own this is why the gift of your Queen of Swords self is popping up here. Okay, so that gave us a lot of insight about sort of what's going on romantically from the past, but it didn't give us as much insight about what's going romantically for you in the future or what's coming for you. So I just want to take a 3-card look at that a little bit. Now we have the Hermit, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Nine of Cups. So I am seeing that because of all this interior work that you've done, you have the sense of knowingness of what it is that you want. You have the sense of knowingness of what it is in your world that you're actually really looking for. What is going to feel like, yeah, I'm setting my boundaries here. I'm not accepting this kind of behavior anymore. I'm not accepting this kind of person anymore. I can see what it is that I need, and I'm shining a light on what it is that I need and the evolution of me, and now I can make better decisions for myself and really pull in what it is that I actually truly want. Now our Knight of Swords takes you up on that. So our Knight of Swords comes in. Now, I don't know if I'm feeling like this is your person, but this does feel like a romantic energy that's very interested in you right now. And this feels like something that's going to come in fierce and fast, attracted to all of these qualities that are coming up for you, the differences as well as the things that you're, in an incredibly intelligent space, and so are they. And they have a real sense of being able to read the world, and so do you. They have a sense of truth and purpose, and so do you. But then you also have all these beautiful differences in that feminine energy. So I am feeling this person with a very intense energy coming towards you. That there is someone who, this feels like it could be like a burning hot romance. This could be something that really sweeps you up. And you have that inner knowing of yourself to know if this is something that you need to set boundaries for, to know if this is something that feels good to you or feels like maybe like you should take it slower than what they're running in with. Now we also have the Nine of Cups, and I love the Nine of Cups popping up here because this is the universe saying it's all coming in for you. You have the opportunity to have everything. You're finding a whole new space that is very powerful. It is very good. It's very big, and it's very expansive. This is, genie in the bottle type stuff right here. This is it all coming in. This can be wish fulfillment. This is really heart space, feeling space, and overflow, that all of your cups, all the things that you desire can really be fulfilled, can really all come together. And that things are going to start flowing for you now in a heart-centered way, in a way they have been stoppered for a while, that they've been stopped up because of that, that Ten of Swords energy that kind of just put everything on hold. Things are really going to start flowing into you, and you're allowed to just let it flow to you, let it flow in, let it just grace your life. Okay, I want to move to our gold deck. So I'm going to move into our gold deck, and I want to just take a look at anything else that the cards want to show us about what you need to know right now, about anything that might be in your energy field Really, I want this to be a nice clean deck because I feel like there are some other messages about some different things that we haven't touched on yet that are important. And I want to see what those are. Anything that's really important for you that hasn't come up yet, anything that's really important for you to take a look at, for you to be your best self, that are just, and of course, we're only pulling important things here. So we've got the Six of Cups, we have the Eight of Cups once again, second time we've pulled Eight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and I have the Queen of Wands again. I love this. First of all, okay, I am going to start at the beginning because this is the order in which I pulled them. With the Six of Cups, we have this nostalgic, youthful, innocent energy. There is something relational about this, that there is something important in a space for you. Now, this could be an important person to reach out to from your past. This could be an important thing to go back to from your past. That there might be some part of you, there might be some part of you that abandoned something in you that you haven't touched in a very long time. And this could be your love of a certain kind of book. This could be your love of the fanciful, or letting yourself, be in a fanciful space, a daydreamy space. Maybe when you were a child, you wrote poetry and you haven't done that in years. Maybe there's something there that has a heart space that it feels like you may have released it, and maybe you even cast judgment on it. Maybe you even decided, like, I don't have time for that kind of thing. I'm a grown up now. I'm in a different space that's too, I don't need the whimsical. I can be just fine without it. That hurts because it gives me romantic ideas that are not true about the world, and the universe doesn't really work that way. Whatever that is, I would love for you to revisit something, and whatever it is popping up for you right now, that instinct, that intuition of what the thing is. That thing I want you to grab a hold of, and I want you to just invite it back in today. Invite it back in today if you can. Definitely this week, but invite it in as soon as possible. And there's something important there for you. It's not just important because it's, this is a fun thing to do. It's important for some aspect of either your soul, your heart space, of a big realization that you might need to make, or something that leads you to something else that's very important. So this isn't coming in as a small task. It's coming as something that's really important, which is what we asked for. The Eight of Cups popping up again after we've already pulled this once tells me that if this King of Wands reversed energy does come back into your life, if there are things that want to pull you backwards in a way that you don't want to go, and use your intuition for that. This is stuff that's supposed to help you grow and get better and move you forward. But if you feel like there's something that's trying to pull you backwards, it's important for you to know that moving forward should really be the task. Moving forward, not necessarily away from old heart space, but anything that's no longer serving you. Moving you forward is your task. If your old person comes back in and they're in a space where they can move forward with you, then that could be a great thing. But if they can't move forward with you, if they want to pull you backwards and keep you from moving away, that's not a great thing. That's not the thing for you. And this is just, you can use that as your mantra right now. I am moving forward. I'm walking this path. I don't have to run it. I don't have to sprint it. I don't have to skip through it. All I have to do is keep making progress forward. You're just moving forward, and you can do that in a joyful way. You do that in a fast way. You can also do that in a very slow way while you're noticing everything. It's just one step at a time, moving forward. Keep making progress. The Seven of Wands comes in and says it is important for you to hold your own, and I do feel this, especially with that King of Wands reversed energy. If this person makes their way back into your life, it is important for you to hold this space that you have covered already. You have gotten yourself to a certain point, and boy, have you. Look at the cards we're pulling for you. They're powerful. They're big. You are powerful. You are big. You are expansive. You're in a space of growth. You're in a space of incredible energy. You can do anything. This is amazing potential. It's wonderful. And it's important for you to hold the ground that you've covered. Don't let yourself slip back into something. Don't let yourself fall back into a space of old habits, old mental habits, old mind space, anything that is like threatening to pull you back and pull you away and take you out of the growth that you've already done. That is to be wary of, and to really, put up a boundary around that. I will be here, but I will not come back down. I'm not coming back down this hill. That's as far as I go. And then the Queen of Wands popping up twice. Where is our other beautiful Queen of Wands? We have our 2 Queen of Wands. We have so much Queen energy here for you. 2 Queens of Wands, 1 Queen of Swords, 1 Queen of Pentacles, and we also have the Empress. With our 2nd Queen of Wands popping up here, what I'm really feeling, because what we originally read, our 1st Queen of Wands energy, is that, this is giving you a space from the person from your past to truly embody the fullness of who you are, that there was something that you had to withhold with that person. There was something you weren't allowed to fully expand. You weren't allowed to fully be your fullest self. There's a part of you that had to dim down and be less than and change yourself in order to try to make that fit, which it still didn't fit. So you are getting the allowance and the encouragement and the championship of being the fullest version of yourself. Now, with our 2nd Queen of Wands popping up here, I am feeling this very much as there are aspects of your career, your passionate self, your purposeful self, yourself that is fiery, yourself that is lit up. And I want you to think of this as a joyful lit up. This isn't, this isn't like struggle lit up. Oh, I'm going to struggle through this and I'm going to make things happen for myself. This is like, oh, what a joyful space. I get to choose who I am. I get to choose what I want to pursue. I choose this. I want to pursue that. I want to head in that direction. I'm so lit up about it that I want to talk about it with everyone. I'm excited about it. I'm enthusiastic about my life. I'm enthusiastic about the choices I get to make. I'm enthusiastic about all of the things that are flowing in for me right now. Every single thing that's flowing in for me right now feels like a gift. Okay. If you're here with me now, do subscribe, please. Please like this video. Also, I think we need to drop some Queen energy. Drop a crown below, because Queen energy is in command right now. And this is beautiful. If you feel that, if you accept that, if you want to lean more into that and you want to lean into the potential that is already here for you, drop some of that Queen energy. I do want to pull just 2 more white cards for you from our clarifying deck. I want to ask for guidance from Source, from your guides, from your angels, about any just beautiful messages that are coming in from a higher space than your own energy, than your own self. So this is a message coming in from a higher source. And let's see what we have. We have 2 cards. We have the Hierophant reversed, and we have the 4 of Wands. And what I'm reading here is that, first of all, the Source is saying, we know that you have a deeper understanding than you realize. You actually have been studying your life, yourself, all of these things, all of this way. The best answers that are available to you are not actually outside of you. The best answers and the best learning and the best education you can get about what's going to move you forward, what's going to give you joy, what's going to create this beautiful life that you want to be living, those answers are not actually in a resource that is outside of yourself. Those answers are already within you. If you need help tapping those answers, you could do a full reading, you could get some extra additional leaning into, but you already have that information. You already have everything that you need. It is already within you. You are the great guru of you. You are already studied. You have been studying ever since you were born. The day you were born, you've been learning, you've been growing. Don't neglect this beautiful gift that you've been given of all of this education that you've already had. And Source also says, we want you to know that happy things are coming for you. Happy, beautiful, glorious things, celebratory things. This is a card that gets into wedding vibes. This is a card that is stable. It is beautiful. It is joyful. It is a celebration, and it is togetherness. It's not alone. This is two people celebrating. This always makes me think of an Italian villa wedding, you know? It's so celebratory under the sun. Things feel good. Things feel joyful, both hands in the air because you were so excited and happy and so joyful, so enthusiastic about life and togetherness. Good things are headed your way. You're going to have some extremely joyful moments. You're going to have some places that you really didn't know that they could get this good, that they could be this fun, that they could be this stable, that they could be so celebratory, so enjoyable, that life could be so enjoyable that you actually want to experience every single moment of it. You don't want to numb it. You don't want to just get through it. You don't want to have to just finish it. You want to experience every single moment of every single day because it is that good. I love that message. Okay, I'm pulling into our Angel and Ancestor deck for just one oracle card for you to give you a little outgoing message. And this is what I have for you. I have White Witch. Be the light. Be the White Witch. Be the light. Let yourself lean into your lightness of being. Let yourself lean into your power. Let yourself lean into who you are. That you're bringing your good into this world and things are magically shifting and changing all around you just by you being yourself. That feeling we got when we pulled our second card of the day, the Empress, that feeling that you change the energy when you walk in the room. You are a fresh breath of air when you walk in the room. You are shifting and changing things. That is magic. You are in a very magical space. And let yourself lean into that and feel the lightness of that. Trust in that. Trust in this space and this time because good things are here for you. Ooh, good things are here for you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you know what you're dropping. You're dropping some queen energy. We're going to drop a crown below for all of that intense queen energy. That's so wonderful. I do want you to look out for those opportunities that you might overlook and the message that might be coming in that you might need to pay special attention to and actually say, actually, I would love to come to that party. Actually, I would love to go for a hike with you. I would actually really like to participate in this opportunity for creative collaboration, whatever it is. Just reevaluate the things that are the messages that are coming in that are an offer that could be really lighting you up in your world. And then what I would really like you to do is I would like you to sit into some of this queen energy. I would like you to have a little, maybe even like a little queen ritual. Let yourself look through your closet and your clothes. Come into the space with all this knowing that you're in a space of power, knowing that you're in a space of manifestation and abundance, that you have all these answers at your fingertips. You're in this space of creation and divine feminine energy. Look at your world through new eyes. Every aspect of your world, your physical world, your closet, your items, your personal self, your face, your body, the way that you pull yourself together, your beauty routine, your car, all the things that are in your physical world. But then also look around into your mental world with our Queen of Swords, your sense of knowingness, how you are handling the decisions that are coming up for you, how you're handling your sense of, I know that if I don't know right now, I will know. I'll figure it out. I completely believe that is a truth for me. I understand the truth of the things that are around me. I read the real true things in the energy. I can tell what the real truth for me is. And yet, Queen of Wands energy. I want you to take that Queen of Wands energy I want to take that Queen energy of all of it into your life and just let yourself have a moment, maybe 20 minutes, where you just evaluate everything from the things that you're doing to the way you're spending your time to the things you're giving your emotions to, and just walk around your home and think and say things out loud, light some candles, maybe make yourself a queen bath, maybe put some queen, moisturizer on, some balm, and let yourself have a queening night or a queening ritual. 20 minutes. This could be a full night. This could be a full day. This could be a full week. This could be your queen week. And if you are going to do any of those things, please comment below because I would love to hear it. Also, just comment below because I love hearing from you. And stop. I love hearing from you. And I want to hear everything you have to say, whether it is very vulnerable or just, hey, it's me, I'm so glad to see you, because, hey, it's me, and I am so glad to see you. I'm sending you love. I am sending you so much light. I can't wait to see your precious self again, and I cannot wait to hear about all of this. Mwah, Mia.